My famous Bible stories, the Old Testament. Jonah. Long, long ago, there lived a man called Jonah in Canaan. God chose him as his messenger. He appeared to him and said, "Jonah, the people of Nineveh are disobeying me. They have forgotten my commandments. You must go to them and show them the right path." But Jonah lacked poise. He said to himself, I am such an ordinary and common man. Am I the right person to do such a responsible job? Thinking thus, he tried to hide from God and traveled to the coast to catch a boat. The boat had just started its journey when a huge storm caught it. Jonah thought, "This is perhaps the outcome of God's wrath. But why should the other sailors suffer because of me?" Hence he said to the sailors, "If you don't want to suffer this adversity, then please throw me into the sea." The sailors, in order to save themselves, threw him into the sea. As soon as he was dropped, the wind slowed down and the sea became as calm as ever. But unfortunately, Jonah got swallowed by a huge whale. He remained inside the whale's stomach for 3 complete days and nights. Eventually, the whale came ashore and threw him on the sand. Jonah now realized the might of God and decided to go to Nineveh. The very next day, he traveled to Nineveh and started preaching them. The very next day, he traveled to Nineveh and started preaching them. He preached them so well that the whole town began to live according to God's 10 commandments. This pleased the God, and he started loving the inhabitants of Nineveh. But Jonah could not bear this. He thought, God had developed a peculiar affinity for these people. He has forgotten me. Hence, he left the town and went to a desert. When he got tired, he slept on the sand. As he slept, God made a tree grow beside him. Its dense leaves shielded him from sun's scorching rays, but the very next day, the tree withered and died. Jonah was once again at the mercy of sun's burning rays. Jonah could hardly understand a thing. God thus appeared to him and cleared his doubts, saying, "Jonah, this is exactly what has happened with the people of Nineveh. Before your arrival, they were like a withered tree. Your guidance helped them grow and flourish. But now that you have deserted them, their souls will once again wither. How can you do such a wrong to them?" Jonah once again realized his mistake and went back to Nineveh.